Am I the a-hole for telling my autistic sister to stop using her diagnosis as an excuse? I, 25, have a younger sister, 21, who was diagnosed with Asperger's when she was around 16 or 17, though now it's just referred to as being on the autism spectrum. She's high functioning, but lately she's been really getting on my nerves. If I ask her to do something, like emptying the dishwasher, she'll put it off for days, then yell at me when I remind her, saying that I do the same thing. I'll admit I don't always do things immediately, but it's not the same. She also drives, but only around a 3-mile radius between home and work. While I understand not being comfortable driving far, it bothers me that she expects me to drop everything and do things for her, especially since she's capable of more than she lets on. For example, when she wasn't driving, I'd often wait for her after work in the parking lot, sometimes for 20 to 40 minutes, because she'd forget to tell me when she was done. When I asked her to send me her schedule in advance, she got upset, telling our mom I was being unreasonable. I don't mind picking her up, but it's frustrating when I'm not even given the basic information. Not once has she offered to pay for gas, especially when I'd have to keep my car running in freezing temperatures. She's also incredibly stingy with money. If she's having a bad day, I'll sometimes pick her up lunch or a treat, and I never ask for anything in return. But for my birthday, she promised to take me out for a drink. 5 months later, no drink, and when I asked, she said, "I bought you a donut last week." That felt like a cheap excuse to get out of spending money on me. I was upset because I do thoughtful things for her regularly, and this didn't feel like a genuine birthday gesture. She didn't even acknowledge that it was an attempt to cover her promise. She also didn't buy anyone in our family Christmas gifts but spent over $4,000 on a convention with her friends. When I confronted her about this, she said she finds spending money anxiety-inducing, but then used her autism as an excuse to avoid keeping promises, whether it's chores, money, or anything else. She's constantly judgmental about things like my future dog choice or my car, always trying to put me down in small ways. I called her out on it, and my mom sided with her, claiming that she processes things differently because of her autism. It's frustrating because while she claims that her autism makes her socially awkward, she definitely knows how to push my buttons. I finally told her she needs to stop using her autism as an excuse to be rude and inconsiderate. Now she's even worse, and I'm starting to feel like I'm the bitch for being frustrated. Am I the a-hole for feeling this